So today is ROTE Monday, and we are taking a question on how you facilitate backlog prioritization as an ROTE. So this is one of the frequent questions you're going to have in an interview. If you're interviewing as an ROTE, you're going to be asked, so tell us, how do you ensure that the backlog is effectively prioritized? All right, for us to kind of get an understanding of what is the right angle to approach this question, now you want to ask yourself, why do we need to prioritize the ad backlog or the program backlog based from the age in which you are getting into the RTE? Now, the reason we prioritize, remember, when we talk about PI planning, program interval or program increment planning, whatsoever way you want to call it, we always talk about the top 10 features. Now, these top 10 features are prioritized by the ad team, which include facilitated by the registration engineer, and we engage the program management team and the system engineer team to sit down to prioritize based on what is urgent to go out. Okay, so you as a registration engineer, what you do is that you help in the facilitation using the weighted shortest job formula, or they also call it WasteJet, or they also call it economic prioritization. And how does it work? Now, let's assume that we are looking at 10 different features or 5 different features which we need to prioritize to look at. How do we ensure that the team know what to start working on first? All right. So what you do is, why you are facilitating, you are ensuring that the program team pick a number between 1 and 10, right? They pick a number between 1 and 10. And when they pick a number between 1 and 10, you ask them, okay, based on the futures that we have available, assign one number to the future, right? So the team is assigning one number. You cannot assign 10, 10 to a future. Now, it's not a rule that they cannot do that, but if when I'm facilitating, what happens is that the reason I tell them not to assign a number twice to a future is just to make sure that they don't say everything is important. Remember, when it comes to business delivery, management want to get everything out like the same day. So if you ask them to, if they have an opportunity where they can put multiple numbers on the same number, they will tell you everything is important. And now you fall into big trouble with helping your team prioritize the work. And your team also become your problem also become difficult because you're going to have a lot of dependency since everything is prioritized. Now there's a formula that we use to now evaluate what works is important. So now when they give those numbers, it helps us to calculate what we call the cost of delay. So the formula for WestJet, which is JF, is cost of delay all over the job size, cost of delay all over the job size. So based on the cost of delay over the job size, we are able to calculate which of the job that if we don't get our will cause us much trouble. And that's how we're able to prioritize our backlog. So you facilitate that. Now you also need to understand what is the process of actually getting an item into the program backlog or into the ad backlog and moving it right to ready for PI planning, right? So when it comes into the funnel, it's a funnel. It's coming from portfolio or it's coming from solution level. When it comes into the funnel, there is an analysis. The team we are analyzing, is this future work working on it or not? Now, when you receive it pass through the hypothesis, yes, we can work on it, or no, it needs some more clarification. We go back and start having more conversation on it. Yes, we can work on it. It moves now into, okay, we need to estimate it. And then when we estimate it, we use weighted shortest job first to prioritize it in the program backlog and now start getting ready for our PI planning. Now, how frequent should we run this event? How frequent should we run the backlog prioritization? The frequency is also going to be based on the volatility of how the futures are coming into the funnel, right? If we have the opportunity to have more futures in the funnel at a time, we can do this maybe once a week or every other 2 weeks. So the cadence is going to depend on your environment. All right, RTE Mondays, join us for our next RTE training. Check the link below to get more information. And if you also want to be coached to become your RTE certified and you want to get into a core coaching circle, you're an agile coach and you want to get into a coaching circle that actually help you to get to the top, feel free to reach out to us and we are going to help you climb that mountain in less than no time. I'll see you in the next video.